Hi, if we haven't yet met, my name is Lauren. This class is the perfect recovery session for boxers. We will focus on stretching our neck, shoulders, thoracic spine, and chest. We'll use a block towards the end of the class, so please take the time now to have it ready within arm's reach. If you don't have a block, you could use some books or perhaps a Tupperware container, finding something that's rectangular shape and fairly sturdy. We will start in a kneeling position today, and just finding what feels comfortable for you, perhaps sitting on a block or placing a blanket between your thighs and calves. Hands resting on the thighs, closing down the eyes and bringing your attention to the breath. As you inhale, reach the crown of your head to the sky, and as you exhale, allowing any tension in the shoulders to melt away. Inhale, finding length in the spine, and exhale, finding release. Completing one more round in your own time. Then releasing the practice, coming back to your natural breath. Slowly blink the eyes open. Tuck the chin into the chest and begin to roll through your neck, starting by coming over the left shoulder, up and back, over the right shoulder, and chin comes back into your chest. As you inhale, your head comes up and around. As you exhale, your head comes down. One more inhale. And exhale, coming back to center with your chin tucked into your chest. Then begin to move in the opposite direction. So the head coming over the right shoulder, up and around, over the left, and back down. Completing 2 more rounds with the timing of your own breath. After your next exhale, bringing your head back to a neutral position. Setting up for prayer curls, bringing your arms out in front of you. Bring the left wrist over the right. Turn the hands to face one another, and then clasp the fingers together. Bend into the elbows, circle through the wrists so that your fists are in front of your chest, and fold your body slightly forward. Inhale, torso begins to come up, straightening through the arms, fists reaching up to the sky. As you exhale, bending through the elbows, fists in front of the chest, folding forward. Inhale, arms straighten and reach up to the sky. Exhale, elbows bending and upper body folding forward. Inhale, straining through the arms and reaching. And as you exhale, unclasp the hands, coming back to neutral. Bringing the hands out once again. This time the right wrist comes over the left. Turn the palms, interlace the fingers. And exhale, bending into the elbows and folding forward. Inhale, coming up and reaching. And exhale, arms coming down and folding. One more round, arms reaching up above you. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, unclasp the fingers, coming back to neutral. Bring the hands to the mat out in front of you, finding your tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We'll move through a few rounds of cat-cow, and for today I'd like you to focus on the opening of the chest. So as you inhale and come forward into cow, pressing that chest forward, gaze up. And as you exhale, pressing into the hands and pushing the back of the heart up towards the sky, chin tucking into the chest. Inhale, coming forward, arching through the spine, proud chest. Exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding through the spine. One more round, in time with your own breath. The inhale, bringing you forward into cow, and your exhale, taking you to cat. Very good. Coming back to your neutral tabletop. Thinking about puppy pose, staying up on your knees. Bring your hands as far out in front of you as you can. Bringing your chest and your forehead towards the mat. Finding length through your spine. If it feels good, perhaps you can bring your chin onto the mat. Making sure that your hands and arms stay quite active, so keeping your elbows off the mat and pressing into the palms. Feeling a wonderful stretch through your arms, your armpits, and your chest. Finding your breath here. On your next inhale, come forward to lie on your belly. Bringing your arms into a cactus position, but with the fingertips resting on the floor. So you have a 90-degree bend in your elbows with your fingertips directly underneath your elbows. As you inhale, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, the legs are active, pubic bone pressing into the mat, and rolling up through the spine to striking Cobra, just coming up onto your fingertips. And as you exhale, slowly coming back down to the mat, forehead finding the mat once more. Inhale, coming up, chest reaching forward, gaze slightly up. And as you exhale, folding back down to the mat. Completing one more round in the timing of your own breath. Inhale, bringing you up, and the exhale, bringing you down. Very good. On your next inhale, come up slightly and bring your left elbow towards your right hand. Coming back up to center. Exhale, the right shoulder move towards the left hand. Coming back up. Moving once more to each side. Coming back through center, and the forehead comes to the mat. Bringing our arms into cactus once more. This time, the elbow is in line with the shoulder and the palm of the hand is on the mat. Bringing your left hand underneath that left shoulder and begin to come into a twist by pressing into that left hand. It might feel good to begin to roll over onto your right side of the body. This is already a really strong stretch through that right armpit and the upper arm. If it feels good, you may like to pick up that left leg and bringing the foot behind you, just deepening the twist. Breathing into any spot where you feel tension, allowing it to melt away. Inhale, finding your way back onto your belly. Coming into the twist on the other side. Set up that cactus shape with your left arm. Bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder, beginning to press into that right hand. If it felt good on the other side, you can lift that right leg and bring it over to the left side behind you. Just feeling what feels right in your body. Our shoulder is a super complex joint, so it's important to be really mindful when moving through this joint. Finding your breath here, breathing into any discomfort you may feel. Then on your next exhale, coming back down onto your belly, bringing the hands underneath your face, stacking the right hand on top of the left, and resting your forehead on top of the hands, finding crocodile pose. Just rest here, allowing the spine to neutralize. Then when you're ready, gently roll onto your back. Reach for your block. And thinking about supported fish pose, bring the block underneath your shoulder blades. For us women, it's about where your bra strap sits. You want to orient the block so that you're on the lowest setting and that the long edge of the block is sitting horizontally across your back. And once you've found a position that feels right, lie down over the block, allowing the top of your head to rest on the floor, and your arms can be out wide. Feeling a wonderful opening through your chest. Beginning to melt over the block. And deepening your breath. Each time you exhale, relax a little bit more. Find more surrender in this posture. Then gently making the least amount of movement as you can. Just remove the block to the side, lying down onto your back, finding Shavasana. Please stay here for as long as you like. If you are in a rush today, please just make sure that you stay for at least 10 deep, long breaths. When you do decide to come up, just rolling onto your favorite side, gently coming up into a seat. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. If you enjoy this class, I invite you to take the warm wrist and the Nourish neck and shoulder classes as they continue to work with these target groups. See you next time. Namaste.